I am proud of you because you have persevered through challenges that would have broken lesser spirits. From the moment you were conceived, I knew the incredible potential that resided within your heart, the unique purpose I had intricately woven into the fabric of your being. Every struggle you've encountered, every tear you've shed, every moment of doubt you've wrestled with, I have been there, watching, guiding, loving you unconditionally. I am proud of you because you continue to rise, even when attempts are made to dim your light. There have been moments when darkness seemed overwhelming, times when pain, rejection, and disappointment threatened to consume you. Yet, you did not surrender. You found strength in your vulnerability, courage in your weakness, and hope in the most unexpected places. Remember the nights when you felt most alone, when silence was your only companion, and your prayers seemed to echo into an empty void. I was there, closer to you than your very breath. Every unspoken word, every silent tear, every trembling prayer. I heard them all. My love for you is not contingent upon your perfection, but celebrates your beautiful, imperfect journey of becoming. Your resilience is a testament to the divine spark I placed within you. When others criticized, when circumstances seemed insurmountable, you chose faith over fear, you chose hope over despair, and you chose love over bitterness. These choices are not insignificant. They are profound acts of spiritual courage that resonate throughout the spiritual realm. I've watched you grow, not just in years, but in wisdom and understanding. The lessons you've learned were not punishments, but opportunities for transformation. Each challenge was a carefully crafted invitation to discover deeper dimensions of yourself, to expand your capacity for compassion, and to develop spiritual muscles that would enable you to carry greater purpose. Your heart, oh, your beautiful, tender heart, has been my greatest joy. In a world often characterized by selfishness and conditional love, you have chosen to remain soft. You've chosen to love despite being hurt, to extend grace when it would have been easier to harbor resentment, and to see the potential in others when they couldn't see it in themselves. Do you realize the magnitude of your impact? Every kind word you've spoken, every hand you've extended in compassion, every moment you've chosen understanding over judgment, these are not small things. These are divine interactions that create ripples of transformation far beyond what your physical eyes can perceive. Heaven takes notice of such moments. Angels marvel at your capacity to love. I am particularly proud of how you've handled your wounds. Instead of allowing past hurts to make you cynical, you've transformed them into wells of empathy. Your pain has not made you bitter, but more beautiful. You've taken the broken pieces of your experiences, and instead of hiding them, you've allowed them to become mosaic pieces that create a stunning narrative of redemption and grace. My beloved children, listen closely. The world tells you that qualification comes from human metrics, from degrees, achievements, accolades, and external validations. But I, the creator of the universe, operate differently. I do not choose the qualified. I qualify the chosen. Throughout human history, I have never selected individuals based on their predetermined credentials or worldly success. I look deeper, into the heart, into the spirit, into the potential that lies dormant and waiting to be awakened. My selection process is not about what you have already accomplished, but about what you are capable of becoming when I breathe my purpose into your very being. Consider the stories woven through sacred scriptures. They are not narratives of perfectly prepared individuals, but of ordinary people transformed by an extraordinary calling. Moses, a stuttering shepherd, became the liberator of an entire nation. David, a young shepherd boy, became a king who would reshape a kingdom. Peter, a simple fisherman, became a foundational leader of a global movement. None of them were initially qualified by human standards. They were chosen, then progressively qualified through their journey of faith and obedience. When I choose you, I see beyond your current limitations. I see the raw material of potential, the uncut marble of your potential, that carries within it a masterpiece waiting to be revealed. Your weaknesses do not disqualify you. They are actually the very spaces where my strength becomes most evident. In your vulnerability, my power finds its most profound expression. Understand this profound truth. Qualification is not, prerequisite for my selection is not a consequence of your own qualification. It is a consequence of my selection. When I call you, I simultaneously equip you. The moment I place a purpose in your heart, I also begin the intricate process of preparing you for that purpose. My qualification is not external, but internal. Not about adding skills to your resume, but about transforming your very nature. Many of you have disqualified yourselves. You've looked at your past mistakes, perceived inadequacies, your broken places, and concluded that you are unworthy of a significant purpose. But I laugh at such human limitations. Your past does not define your potential. It merely describes a process of becoming. Every scar you carry is not a mark of disqualification, but a testament to your resilience, a story of survival that qualifies you for greater assignments. I am watching over you, even when you are unaware of my presence. My eyes are constantly scanning the earth, not looking for perfection, but searching for hearts that are surrendered, spirits that are willing, souls that are open to transformation. I see you in your most private moments, when you struggle, when you doubt, when you feel alone. And contrary to what you might believe, I am not disappointed. I am expectant. My watchfulness is not about surveillance. It's about care. It's a protective, nurturing gaze that sees your potential long before you can glimpse it yourself. I am like a master craftsman who looks at a raw piece of material and already visualizes the magnificent creation it will become. While you see your current form, I see your ultimate design. Consider how I watched over biblical figures during their most challenging seasons. Joseph, betrayed by his brothers, sold into slavery, imprisoned unjustly. I was watching, not just watching, but orchestrating every seemingly random event toward his ultimate destiny. Daniel, thrown into a lion's den, experienced my protection even when he couldn't see it. Esther, an orphan who became a queen, was guided by a watchfulness that transcended human understanding. My watchfulness is persistent and patient. I do not give up on you when you stumble, when you fail, when you momentarily lose your way. Each detour is not a derailment, but a recalibration. Each mistake is not a disqualification, but a learning opportunity. I am writing a story through your life that is far more intricate and beautiful than you can currently comprehend. You must understand that my choosing is not about your current capacity, but about my unlimited potential working through you. When I chose David, he was just a young shepherd boy. When I chose Mary, she was a simple village girl. When I chose Paul, he was a persecutor of the very movement he would later champion. My selection is never about your current status, but about the divine potential I see within you. My qualification process is holistic. It's not just about giving you skills, but about reshaping your character, refining your spirit, expanding your perspective. I am not interested in creating successful individuals. I am committed to forming transformative beings who can bring light into dark spaces, hope into hopeless situations, love into broken environments. Every challenge you face is actually a qualification module in my divine training program. That difficult relationship? A lesson in compassion and boundaries. That professional setback? A workshop in resilience and creativity. That personal struggle? A master class in self-discovery and growth. Nothing in your life is wasted when you are connected to a purposeful divine plan. But my watchfulness extends beyond your individual journey. I am simultaneously orchestrating connections, aligning circumstances, preparing other individuals who will intersect with your path. Your qualification is not just about personal development, but about your role in a much larger interconnected divine narrative. I do not choose based on your eloquence, but on your willingness. I do not select based on your current resources, but on your capacity to trust beyond what is visible. I qualify individuals, not by their past achievements, but by their future potential. Your worthiness is not determined by what you have done, but by what I have designed you to do. Remember, every giant in history started small. Every movement began with a seemingly insignificant moment. Every transformation commenced with a single surrendered heart. Your current limitations are not barriers. They are invitations for my supernatural intervention. I am watching, always watching, not as a stern judge waiting to criticize, but as a loving creator eagerly anticipating the unfolding of your unique design. My eyes are filled with love. My heart beats with excitement for the journey you are about to undertake. So stand confident, not in your own abilities, but in my ability working through you. You are not just randomly existing.